one time, a tiny penguin named Alvin lived among the pure white glaciers. Alvin spent his days jumping, sliding, and doing somersaults in the snow. No matter how many times he fell, he never gave up. Because every time he slid, he laughed even more. Even though his mother sometimes said, "Alvin, slow down a little." Alvin's energy never ran out. One morning, while Alvin was sledding on the snow again, he suddenly heard a terrible crack. The ice beneath him had slowly begun to crack. Alvin tried to run away in fear, but it was too late. Suddenly, the ice split open and Alvin fell down. Alvin's closest friend, the seal Fino, rushed to help him. "Don't be afraid, Alvin! Hold my hand!" he shouted. But Alvin couldn't hold on to the slippery ice. Suddenly, he began spinning in the water, and the current dragged him out to sea. "Mommy! Daddy!" he shouted, but his voice was lost among the waves. Now, Alvin was in the middle of the boundless sea, on top of a small piece of ice. Birds flew around him, trying to help him, but there was nothing they could do. Alvin was scared, cold, and didn't know which way to go. "I wish I were at home," he sighed. The wind began to blow harder, and the sky darkened. The waves tossed Alvin's ice floe from place to place. The little penguin trembled and cried, "What am I going to do now?" The birds tried to cheer him up. "Don't give up, Alvin! Don't lose hope!" But Alvin's tears mingled with the sea. Suddenly, shadows appeared beneath the water. Yes! They were sharks! Alvin's heart began to pound. Without moving, holding his breath, he prayed, "Please, don't let them notice me." At that moment, he experienced the longest few minutes of his life. Just when he thought everything was about to end, a light appeared in the distance. Alvin squinted his eyes. Is that a ship?" Excited, he jumped to his feet and began flapping his wings. "See me! I'm here!" he shouted. Hope was reborn. The ship's captain spotted something while looking around with his binoculars. "There's something there, but what is it?" "A small penguin?" he said in surprise. The sailors next to him immediately approached. "Yes, Captain! It's a penguin! We must help it right away!" And the ship's course was set towards Alvin. Alvin couldn't stand still with joy when he saw the ship turning toward him. He jumped on the ice, slid, and even did a little dance. He was now certain he would be saved. "Hooray! Hooray! They saw me!" he shouted. As the ship approached Alvin, a crew member threw him a life ring. "Hold on to this, little buddy," he said. Alvin clung to the life ring with all his might. The wind, the waves, the fear, it all seemed to pass in an instant. He was safe now. Those on the ship slowly pulled Alvin up. Alvin's fur was soaking wet, but his eyes sparkled with joy. "Thank you for saving me," he said in a tiny voice. The captain smiled. "You're safe now, little hero." Alvin hugged everyone on the ship one by one. Everyone was very happy to see him. There was even a small celebration on the ship. Alvin told them about Fino the seal, his family, and the land of ice. Everyone couldn't hold back their tears. As the ship sailed on, Alvin saw the iceberg in the distance. "That's my home," he said sadly. A few tears rolled down his cheeks. He waved and whispered, "See you later, Mom. Dad, I love you so much." Now, Alvin had set sail on a new adventure, not knowing where he was headed. He watched the sea, eagles flying in the distance. At the same time, he promised himself, "No matter where I am, I won't give up." That night, Alvin lay down on his bed on the ship, exhausted. When he closed his eyes, he dreamed of a colorful forest, a warm beach, and new friends. Perhaps his journey would take him there. Who knows? Maybe Penguin Alvin's next adventure is just beginning. Let's see where little Alvin will be in his next adventure. Hey, if you want to join Alvin on his new adventures, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the videos, and turn on notifications. You can decide where the next adventures will take place. All you need to do is write the address of the new adventure in the comments. See you in Alvin's next adventure.